Greetings everyone, Only Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Monday, June the 13th, and yes, it is a Massey Ferguson 8S by KRKZ-modding, 21.11 megabytes to download, 20 slots on console. It is, as you might imagine, a medium tractor. You will find it under medium tractors. There it is, the Massey Ferguson, the MF8S, $180,000, 225 to 235 horsepower. The Dana 7 transmission, which is something I don't see too often, if at all. 460 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour, 8.6 tons. Now, I do believe we've had a few of these, but this one, you start with 170 kilogram front weight for 1,250. Let's see if we can. No, that is pretty much. Yeah, there is no choice to not have that. So it's either that or you can bump it up all the way up to 830 kilograms for an extra 87.50, or you can go with the front hydraulic, which is going to be 10 grand. We'll just leave that there for now. Wheel brands: Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, Trelleborg. As you can see, there's quite a fair difference in sizes. With Trelleborg, you get your standard. There is a narrow option, and then your standard other options there. Michelin, again, pretty much all the same. They just have the different heights, which is kind of interesting when you're scrolling through like that. Continental weights only. Midas has everything. BKT has plenty of choices with wides and then weights. Vredestein, again, wides, lots of choices with wides and the weights. And then Nokian, just that style of tire. And back to Trelleborg. So we'll go with that. We'll just go with the most expensive. GPS is just, if you like looking at it. Fenders, we got wide or standard. So wide at the back, I don't know if you might want to do that. $1,500 there. Front loader, yes, indeed, it has a Quickie or Hauer front loader. Attacher engine setup. Now this is where it's a little bit interesting. The standard is the Dana 7 with the 225 horsepower. You get the Dana VT at 225 horsepower for an extra 5 grand. I've got one of each. I haven't really noticed much of a difference between the two transmissions, to be quite honest. Then it goes up to 245, either or, the Dana or the VT, same price there. 265 for the Dana or VT. Dana is at 20,000 and the 265, yeah. A little bit more for the 25 grand for the VT transmission, and then they go to the 285. And then the 305. The 305 is only in the VT transmission, then the 325, and then back. So you get choices up to 285, and then with 305 and 325, you only get that VT transmission. Warning signs, you can have the Euro signs, yes or no. And the Asaria Pro, it is ready for that. You can throw that on there. Colors, we have your colors that we have grown to know for the Massey colors, even the orange, and the design color is going to change the color of that top grill piece. And that's it. And then the license plates. So all tricked out, $276,250. Right. Let's hop in. Let's hop into the tricked out one just because. We'll start it up. Very quiet. Lights. Beacons. Now this is the VT transmission. It's still a manual. No, this is not. Drive, neutral, reverse. Right. So it's constant velocity, and then this is the Dana 7, which is a manual. Right. Okay. Thought that's the way it was. Right, so we do have some options. Let's go here. L1, a right stick, right and left opens that sunroof. And up and down, L1 and right stick up and down, open your door. And that's it for extra lollipop features. Right, so let's have a look at it in the field. This is with the Dana 7, the 265 horsepower with the Dana 7 pulling. What is it pulling? It is pulling something bigger than it should. A 320 horsepower at 9 miles per hour. Very good. Very impressive, actually. And the workers handling it quite well as well. Really having no problem. Now this is somewhat more interesting. This is the maxed out 300 and... what did I say? The 305... yeah, that's this 325 horsepower. Yeah. With the Dana transmission. And it's pulling 375 horsepower cultivator. And surprisingly enough, not that it's not pulling it or anything like that, it's just not pulling it up to maximum speeds there. Just can manage 7 miles per hour, which is interesting. Other than that, it's working wonderfully. It's not working... I got the weight on the front too and everything, so kind of, yeah. I mean, it works. It's nothing broken, nothing. Just thought it would pull a little harder, the maximum horsepower one, since the lower horsepower one pulls quite strongly. So interesting, but not bad necessarily. It is pulling something that's 50 horsepower more than what it should be. So there is that. And there you go for all you Massey Ferguson fans, another 8S. And that's the Massey Ferguson 8S by KRKZ-modding, 21.11 megabytes to download, 20 slots on console. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. Till next time, bye for now.